At the cusp of the Iberian Peninsula lies Portugal, a nation of seafarers and explorers, whose sovereignty endured numerous trials throughout history. One of the most persistent questions lingering in the annals of Western Europe is, why wasn't Portugal conquered by Spain? This question is both historical and compelling, touching upon a tapestry of diplomacy, geography, and fortuity. The roots of Portugal's distinct identity trace back to the 12th century with the Treaty of Zamora in 1143, where Portugal declared its independence from the Kingdom of Leon. Given the regional rivalries and common enemy, the Moors, Portugal, and the neighboring kingdoms would momentarily align. However, the union of their largest neighbor, Castile, with Aragon in the late 15th century to form Spain created a formidable power in the Iberian Peninsula. Despite the titanic pressures, Portugal managed to keep its independence largely due to astute diplomacy and strategic alliances. The Treaty of Windsor in 1386 with England is a prime example. This diplomatic covenant, which remains in force to this day, fortified Portugal's defenses against Spanish aggression through a dynastic marriage between King John I of Portugal and Filippo of Lancaster, establishing a strong Anglo-Portuguese alliance. Another essential element was the geography of the Iberian Peninsula itself. Portugal's natural defenses comprised mountainous terrains and an extensive Atlantic coastline, making it difficult for Spain to launch a full-scale invasion. The decisive Battle of Aljubarrota in 1385, where underdog Portuguese forces triumphed over the might of Castilian invaders, further solidified Portugal's resolve to remain an independent entity. Following this victory, the construction of the monastery of Batalha symbolized the nation's fortified spirit. The Iberian Union from 1580 to 1640 stands as an exception where Spain and Portugal were under a single monarch following the crisis of succession in Portugal. However, this was not a conquest, but a dynastic union. The Portuguese Restoration War, culminating in 1668 with the Treaty of Lisbon, reaffirmed Portugal's independence after a prolonged struggle to restore its sovereignty.